superstition is really just a form of fear, where you don't know, you haven't investigated deeply enough what is actually going on. But when you investigate it, it's like a mathematics. Mathematics has its laws and rules and logic, and it's a complete system. So you can't get lost. You just keep investigating until you get to the bottom of it. Oh, okay, it resolves to this. Okay, all right. Yeah, I made a mistake in some place, So there's actually, it is a very beautiful discovery because science is the way that humans have developed to relate to the unknown. The unknown is the truth of ourself, which is unfathomable. There is no way ever to understand what that is. But we have approaches like mathematics, like biology, like chemistry, like physics, that have sought to understand the underlying principles, the underlying laws of what is taking place, what's going on, what is this? So when you see it in action, you're using your scientific mind based on facts and reality and your own experience, your experimentation, to determine, oh yes, look, it fits the mold. She is going through that process. You can investigate what happened before and you can predict what will happen next. Because you already know it in yourself, right? You already know how it works. So seeing it in some other is simply the theory or the theorem is being validated. Oh yes, it's predicted that would happen and it happened. The machinery works according to a law. I'm not sure all the different laws, but one of them is probably the law of the conservation of energy. Our nervous system is constantly, when it is activated in this way, in this dorsal management way, is trying to conserve energy. Oh, this is a very threatening thing. Maybe I will die, but if I shut this down, that system will be shut down. I can revert the energy to this other system and conserve it until a time when it is safe. Then I can come out and then be sensate and have a face and know how I feel and engage with others. But that time never comes. For most, it never comes. But you can see that there is no need biologically for it to be so. There is nothing that has been written down to prevent that from being so, from taking place. It is simply because we are not given the opportunity to investigate. We do not have the opportunity to feel safe enough even to begin to observe our experience. I would say from my own perspective that we need to have a carrot, so the donkey wants to eat the carrot and follow it. So the carrot cannot be, oh, you have a lot of trauma and a lot of activation, and there's many laws that will prevent you from realizing and what's really at stake. No, that's absurd. The carrot is that we're already free, that there's nothing preventing us from claiming that. Not ultimately. Maybe temporarily, there's a process where it seems like, yes, I'm limited. But the carrot is simply that we already are. We already are this unknowable somethingness. It's not even a somethingness. We're a mysterious entity. We're like a little terminal where some vast, beyond universal process is actually interested in it. Well, look, that little Federico, I will go into its nerves and its face and its muscles and its whatever, and inhabit it, and I will rejoice in myself because I exist. I'm here. Who knew I could be also taking that little Federico perspective, or that little Marcus, Who knew I could wear a cap and run around and do things, It is very beautiful. That is the carrot. The reality of consciousness, not as a theory or a concept, but as an experience. a reality that we can know it as an experience, but we can never understand it. Forget about that. The understanding takes place at the level of the mechanisms, the systems, the sensors that are in our biology. There we can go as far as you want to uncover anything you want. That is a possibility. But ultimately, you'll get to the point. Oh, that is the axon in that cell that sends that signal when that is happening, and that's when he or she knows that they are real. But then, what is that going to get you? You get to the bottom of that, and that's it. It's a dead end. So it only as far as it makes sense for us to be able to enjoy the carrot. We don't have to go to the quantum level. Well, what is it really like?